guys that have done it more than twice, like Andre, I've got some good news for him. Every one of them is either in the Hall of Fame or soon will be.
Nets trailed by 16.
We up 16?
KD looking around. Shot clock at 6. Johnson outside. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And Greg, you faced some exceptional point guards during your time in the league. But who was the toughest matchup for you when you played?
Oh, man. You know, John Stockton was always one of the most difficult. But in a weird way, not because I worried about him scoring on me. It was because I had to defend his ability to make people better. And that was always a challenge. And don't forget about the great Penny Hardaway. I mean, at 6'8", that was a nightmare.
Your ass down in that ground.
My all-time favorite.
Big fella down there.
Who was as good as anybody's ever been at that lead guard position.
Here is Harden after the Sixers pick up 2. Shot to stop the run.
Really like seeing Harden take it strong inside. So crafty in how he finishes near the bucket.
At the top of the key, Embiid. Back to Green. Buries the long-range jumper. Green's got 5 points so far.
It was just a mystery what the defense was doing there. You never want to give him that much space outside the three-point line.
Harden outside. The 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Millsap with the steal. Knocked loose. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris.
Blake Griffin.
The 3 from Harden. That doesn't go. He's 5 of 12 on the night.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Philadelphia moving the ball around. Thibault the bounce pass. Here's Embiid. No good on the shot. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Johnson can't hit. The 76ers leading by 19 points. No good off the front iron.
They know they can't give him that shot. The D's are over it. Not even giving him an inch of space.
And it's Durant missing. Pass to Harris. It's up a 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Giving them hell, dropping them buckets.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
But it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything.
And so it's Philadelphia holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back to the action after this word. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And the Nets with possession here. Harden outside. Pass to Durant. Over Thibault. A nice shot by KD.
James Harden.
KD's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Nets. Here's Embiid. Outside Curry. Fires the 3. Here's Thibault. Back to Embiid. To the paint. Here's Curry. And the layup is good.
Good at recognizing when the defense is overcommitted. I mean, Embiid is terrific at sharing the ball.
Harden outside. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Just 5 to shoot. And the foul called on Danny Green. That is his first foul of the game. Greg, player movement is always a constant in the NBA, but with more players on the move every year, the power balance can shift in the blink of an eye.
And we've seen it with the Lakers, right? Just a few years ago. The Nets and a few others. Not everyone, though, loves it, but it sure keeps things interesting.
Here's Curry. Outside Green. And the three ball is good.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Timeout called the Nets. And after a few years of bouncing around, Seth Curry has established his place, Chris, in this NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, every team needs to stretch the floor. He brings a great attitude and a high basketball IQ. I mean, that's valuable to this team, huh? Yeah.
Curry only got 6 points, man. Come on, bro. That's different, bro.
And so Brown will bring it up for Brooklyn. Carter outside. Three-pointer. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
He's got to be disappointed with his performance, but it'll be easier to swallow if they keep the lead.
Brown feeling it out a bit. And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul. Chris, you made the postseason all 7 years with the Kings. Deep playoff runs, sensational play. Talk about the chemistry on those teams.
Well, chemistry was very important. I knew that being a leader on the team, that it was incumbent upon me to make sure all players felt comfortable. Not only that you would hold them accountable, but that you would include them. You know, we were a family. Shout out to all my fellas that I played with. I wanted to make them better. I hope I did. They all made me.
Back to Green for the three. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Oh, they get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be giving him.
They double him with Green. And there's the call on Curry. That's his first foul. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Outside Thomas. Clock at 4. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Now Curry. Lets it go with a three.
Foul it, bro.
It's hauled in by Brown.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Five to shoot. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And this August, the Summer League was back in Las Vegas, Greg, and that's where you're from. That's where you played. How pleased are you to see your hometown become a mecca for the game in the offseason?
Oh, it is such a proud moment for me, born and raised.
Sure did. I need you to come in for a second, man. Oh, shit.
Here, growing up here, and quite honestly, I'm just thrilled that we have Summer League again. After what we've gone through, partner, it is just a breath of fresh air to get back to focusing on the little things.
And here is Thomas. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Paul Millsap.
And Brooklyn making a change here.
Walk over the court, bro.
1:12 left in the fourth quarter.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the 76ers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was.
For Andre Drummond.
Well, he showed what it takes to be a great rebounder tonight. Fighting for position, boxing out, never getting outworked down low.
36 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Count it. Good.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. They're just a total team effort.
Now here is Carter. Clock at 6. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Seven seconds left in the fourth quarter. Green with the ball. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. They poured it on and
in love with the same law, like what is we waiting for till I'm gone? No, that I ain't changed yet. Memory serves me. I remember wondering what all of that work be. Posted on the same stoop, like what the word be. Someone was always standing behind me to curve me from off where that curve be. If memory serves me, so I remember jumping off the stoop all thirsty, but being taught that the corner won't ever deserve me. Someone was always standing behind me to curve me from off where that curve be. If memory serves me.
Sports presents the NBA Monday Night Basketball. It's coming right up. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brett Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. For the Oklahoma City Thunder, they come in off a loss to the Memphis Grizzlies. And that was a real body blow for them.
Definitely shitting me off that. It's all good, though.
And they got taken apart both offensively and defensively.
From Derrick Rose.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow in closing out the shooters and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road. First-time All-Star last season, Julius Randle was just flat out awesome.
Pass to Giddey. It's up a three. Robinson pulls it in. And so it's Rose bringing it up for the Knicks. 4-point game. New York moving the ball around. Randle outside. And then Randle slams it in.
Oh, that's nuts. Randle getting up there, turning a little bit, putting on a bit of a show here.
Brent, in which areas do you think Julius Randle has improved the most?
Well, I think making plays for other guys. I think stretching out the floor and having confidence in that shooting. And maybe that's the key word, Kevin, is just having confidence overall. And I guarantee you this, Julius Randle was more tired after last season than any other year. So coming in and being in great shape is huge for the next few seasons for him.
Jeremiah Robinson Earl.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Pass to Giddey. Here's Dort. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Gibson the bounce pass. It's stolen. Finding the lane.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And New York making a change. There's Rose with the three. That one, no good. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good. This game is all even.
The assist.
For the teams that are clearly rebuilding, Greg, should they simply play the young guns no matter what, or should they make them earn their minutes?
I think there should be a combination. And as long as guys are pros and really approaching the game the right way, you want to give them an opportunity to grow, and also it gives you a chance to evaluate.
Remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Dort wide open. Drains it from beyond the arc. Dort got 5.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Pass to Favors. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And Favors, very reliable around the rim. Can get it done over either shoulder.
Rose attacking. Can't hit from in close.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
That's from...
Whoa, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Out of bounds, New York takes possession.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
And he drives in. That's good for his 3rd bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
So tough to contain Derrick Rose. He's got it all. Size, quickness, and an airtight handle.
Inside. Robinson with the block. And he recovers it. And there it is for him. He has 6.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Pass to Barrett. Here's Randall. And the rejection by Favors.
Oh, great defense from Favors. Has that sense for when to go for the block.
Here's Baisley. And there's another one for the Thunder.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
And it's Rose missing. Not going to go that time. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Thunder lead by 4. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
Handle outside. Pass to Rose. Nice defense from Dort.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Here's Barrett. Rose gets a wide open look. Hits with a new 14. Robinson, that's good.
Not a coach in the league would be displeased with that kind of energy and effort that Mitchell Robinson showed there.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Rose. The Thunder with another miss. New York trailing.
Always a solid rebounder. Mitchell has shown the ability to dominate the backboard for stretches.
And I think what it comes down to for Mitchell Robinson is consistency of effort. It's not the production. It's not points and rebounds and all that kind of stuff. It's just consistent effort for him, and the numbers will come.
Favors. Robinson with the block.
Such good instincts from Robinson there to throw that one away. If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
From deep, Rose. And he's good on the 3-ball. And now it's a 3-point Knicks lead. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Knicks?
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. A key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
Back to Randall. Pass to Barrett. Offensive rebound. Here's Gibson. No one near Randall as he lets it go. A three-pointer off the mark. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
And Ludort has made a name for himself on defense. Viewed as a superstar stopper. Well, he's earned it with his play.
2 shots.
And the Thunder making a switch here. He's perfect from the line this time. Greg, the way Dort has handled guys like LeBron and Harden, he does as well as anyone when it comes to defending them.
Yeah, I mean, he's small but strong and really hard to bump off his spot. Quick enough to stay with anyone on their drives and just turning into a great shutdown defender.
To the middle. Here's Dort. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Back to Favors. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish.
The first half, 2 minutes.
One player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Poked loose. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Randall with some nice D. The Knicks with the lead. Pass to Gibson. Banked in off the glass.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Favors surveying the floor. To the inside. Yes, it's good. Good for basket number 4. He's now 4 for 10.
And the contact doesn't shake Favors. He just outworks the defense and finishes strong.
And it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson.
City ball. Now into the lineup for the Thunder. Jeremiah
So it's the
Robinson
Thunder
III.
now. They trail by 1. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. There's 48 seconds left in the first half. Shoots from the block. Pass to Jerome. Just 5 on the clock. Down low. And it is flushed down with a nice jam. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. To the paint. Robinson Earl. And Gibson sends it back.
Taj Gibson doing a good job of just getting the hands up, and then the instincts come into play with the block.
Rose, no good. Here's Dort. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Dort's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's the Thunder. They're up by 1. We'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Randall outside. Pass to Rose. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. That was a rookie, Teo Maladon, got his chances, Brent. There's a lot to like about it.
Well, the conditions around the team that drafted him certainly allowed him to get some minutes. It's a team exploring a lot of young talent, and so the opportunity was there for him to get out on the floor, earn some minutes, And the best part about that, Kevin, is the understanding of, look, after this season's over, I know what worked.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
Just like me. You tell me what that means. Make a slick comment and see what that brings. I seen it go down, we can reenact things. Extreme like BMXing. These boys and they people in the city see the movement occurring and say, my God, I want to be in that scene. Right, you want to be in this scene. She had the video trying to be in this scene. Used to fantasize about being this scene. Bluegrass girl, but she got big dreams. Can't touch me, I got instincts. Locked in the house, but I'm plotting things. I brought a gang to the party with me. 5 white boys, but they not in sync. What y'all think? Everything that you say about me. My dogs like to play Madden in 2K, but one thing they don't do is play about me. My homeboy Tyler, he playing South Beach. He told me this summer he gon' fix my jumper. I told Boy Wonder that we might got a thumper. I've been trying to pop, now I'm on like Shumpert. Now they on my bumper. Green room chock full of all my comforts. Hotel room like heaven on earth. Got angels in my bed with some all white covers. Ace Pro Nemo, Lucci and Keys, Sloop Clay Tufo, and I got a few more I call my brothers. I got a lot of flows and they all like butter. Ooh, you know what that means. I came home nice, but I'm going back mean. I'm about to globetrot when they know a vaccine. Back lost, but they know exactly what's going on. Made a meal and I don't know what to blow it on. I tell the critics shut up like my show is on. Gave a t-shirt to her, said throw it on. She wanted many high school classmates, I'm growing on. My peers ain't popping, they don't know what's going wrong. Y'all well dressed, but you ain't got soul and you just can't sew it on. I'm trying to tell y'all boys, I got a few songs I can sell y'all boys. I tried it back then, it was nah boy. Now I'm in a box like a Kellogg's toy. The ones that hate me the most look just like me. You tell me what that means. Make a slick comment and see what that brings. I seen it go down, we can reenact things. Extreme like BMXing. These boys and they people in the city see the movement occurring and say, my God, I want to be in that scene. That's right, you want to be in this scene. She had the video trying to be in this scene. Used to fantasize about being this scene. Bluegrass girl, but she got big dreams. Can't touch me, I got instincts. Locked in the house, but I'm plotting things. I brought a gang to the party with me. 5 white boys, but they not in sync. No, they not in sync. No, they not in sync. Word to JT, no, they not in sync. Word to JT, no, they not in sync. No, they not in sync. No, they not in sync.
Body crazy, curvy, wavy feet. Yeah, little weight, body crazy, curvy, wavy feet. Little weight, body yaddy 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 yaddy. Yeah, you look good, but they still wanna know we're making it. Saucy like a barbecue, but you won't get your baby back. See me in that dress. Yeah, okay, 3, 2, 1. You know I'm the hottest. You ain't never gotta heat me up. I'm present when I'm absent, speaking when I'm not there. Call them scary cats, I call them Carol Baskins. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body yaddy 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 yaddy.
Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Last outing for Phoenix, the loss to the Golden State Warriors. And that was a real body blow for them. They got taken apart both offensively and defensively.
Yeah, you could see they were pressing in that one, and the shooting percentages dipped because of it.
Yeah, I'll say anytime you're having trouble getting over that 40% field goal mark, it's probably not going to be your night.
And Towns, not known for his rim protection, but he's improved in that area recently, challenging and changing more shots. Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And here's Booker from the arc. A second chance effort. Up again. Wow. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know, if Ayton continues to play with that kind of effort, possession by possession, he's a real tough cover.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Pass to Ayton. Back to Bridges. And here's Booker. Hits it from three-point range. And with Towns, Greg, you knew he had the potential for rim defense, and it became a focus for him.
Yeah, and a lot of defense is putting in the effort. Credit Towns for improving in that area. And we'll see if he can take another step defensively.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Suns. This is their first chance to take a look at the Timberwolves this season.
Yeah, and they came out with a W every time they played this squad last year. A stark contrast drawn between the conference's haves and have-nots.
Down low. Puts the move on. And the rejection by Ayton.
Oh, he has the size and can get up quickly. Ayton with the throwback.
Here's Towns. Makes the most of the high percentage shot.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
Bridges left side.
Oh, yeah, he'll bump. He had it.
He's coming off that loss against the Nets.
You got to give him an A for effort. Just
bang on him. Bang on him. He's a fucking baby.
Really nice.
I told you that.
Get that win on the road.
Look at him.
No team ever
bang on that nigga.
Put up a good fight. And they had nothing to
Remember,
hang
you
their
was
heads
here
on
before he was, nigga. That nigga Aiden only got 2 years in this shit. He's been in this shit. Bang on that
Just
nigga.
sort of looking at the standings here, Greg, mid-season.
Nigga,
do you think the conference system still holds any relevance?
Listen, I think for travel distance, it makes sense to continue to have divisions and conferences. But in the perfect world, I think we'd love to see, hey, let's just see them 1 through 16 and determine who's truly the best.
2 minutes.
Now here's Paul.
2 minutes.
Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing.
Oh, yeah, he's
here's Booker from the arc.
He think we sweet as hell.
Time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Oh, yeah. I don't even know why he ain't bang on him.
2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things. The refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement. And Anthony Edwards, the top pick of 2020. Not the most polished player early on, but his ceiling is through the roof.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Here's Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Well, it's the golden age of point guards, and Patrick Beverly trying to show that he belongs amongst them. Great awareness on that play.
Oh, yeah, that was really
So many top picks come in ready to play, Greg. Edwards are part of a class that needs more time, though.
Yeah, the talent is clearly there. And don't forget the pandemic cutting the college careers of many 2020 draftees short. Edwards, though, has all the tools to be an incredible wing player.
Just 5 to shoot. Good. Nice job down low.
Chris Paul at his best right there on that kind of play. A legendary distributor who spots the open man.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Left side, Towns. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
That's when Chris Paul kicks in that extra gear, 4th to 5th. And I love how he slips past the D on the drive.
Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession. Suns trail by 5. And a deep 3 from Booker. And it's off from 3-point range.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Devin Booker is such a natural and gifted scorer. Even when he gets hit on that play, he stays in control with that shot.
Russell with it. There's the triple. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. It's been all about Carl. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
They also haven't been afraid of taking the ball to the rack. Lots of opportunities at the rim.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release. So Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. And the results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. D.A., thank you. No secret here, Brent. Devin Booker known for his offense, but his defense has come a long way as well.
Yeah, it's so funny when scorers come into the league and they score and people are still critical of them. That's what happened to Devin Booker. And then he realized as the games became bigger and more important how much the defensive end is going to help his team do the things he wants to do. And so he's taken that tune. He's decided to play defense. He's been much better over the course of the last 2 seasons.
Here's Ayton after D'Angelo Russell's bucket. A shot by Paul, no good.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
Towns. And it's Towns on the follow. Towns has got the lead up to 8 now for the Timberwolves.
The long arms, the positioning. Towns is excellent at knowing how to gobble up those second chance opportunities.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a play.
Out to Russell. From outside the arc. And they get it back. Does not find the basket. His 3rd miss. He's made just 1 so far. To the wing right side. Paul for 3. Kicks it out to Booker. Buries the long-range jumper. Booker's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Suns.
Pretty much poor defensive effort there. You have to get a hand in his face when he's spotting up from distance. You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
Here's Russell. He takes it in. Vanderbilt. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And here's Booker from the arc. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
To the middle. Here's Russell. Banked in off the glass. Russell's got 4 points this quarter.
Anthony Edwards.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
2 minutes.
Now here's Ayton. 23 points his last outing. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far. And we've seen this offense step back into three-point land a little bit more in this quarter.
Pass to Edwards. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. And now an 8-point Minnesota lead.
Oh, great work by Edwards to get up court in a hurry and get himself a bucket. Can't let those fast break opportunities get away.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
And it's Russell in the corner. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Russell's got 9.
It took a little bit of time. Now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Second personal foul.
And Chris Paul still a great defender. Fantastic position.
Well, not only the positioning, but if you watch Chris Paul, he's calling out every option of every play that every offense is running in the NBA. That kind of intelligence gives the rest of his group incredible confidence. And from the very beginning, Chris Paul has been one of the most disruptive point guards defensively the league has ever seen. If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire. Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
For 3, Bridges. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Bridges finding his spot, and his team finds him with the ball. Good mechanics there, too.
To the left side wing. Beverly wide open. Kept alive, Minnesota. Pass to Russell. Back to Beverly. Tries again. That one wide left.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range there. Much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Minnesota in the lead. At the top of the key, Reed. Pass to Layman. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
The assist.
Layman's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Timberwolves. So it's Phoenix now. After this one, they're off to San Antonio to take on the Spurs.
Well, we talk about the offensive rebounding ability, and they're all about Ayton's timing. What a dunk.
Beasley right side. Now Reed. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Now, here's Shamet. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. 4 on the shot clock. And that one drops. And brings some interesting family history here. Your dad, Rick, brother John, and you all ended your careers playing for the Houston Rockets.
The next time, Kevin, that you and I are broadcasting a game in Houston, I'll walk you across the street to the Berry Cemetery, and we'll take a look at the headstone.
And here comes Smith, leading the fast break. To the paint. Here's Reed. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
Here's Reed. The Suns getting the bucket. Pass to Layman. Rebound by the Suns.
No way, bro.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Now
they cheated me on the block, man. Look at him over.
Shamet gets the three-pointer to fall. Shamet got the lead up to 1 now for the Suns. Beasley outside. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Noel. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Enzo Ayton will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns.
Big question mark was Ayton, and could he anchor a defense? He's answered those.
First team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. One-on-one fast break. Here's Noel. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
More and more signs of the skill set of Taurean Prince as he finds an open teammate.
Three from Johnson. That one, no good. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Well, Brain, you said it. Defense now a strength of what Ayton brings to the table.
Well, that was the point he had to prove, Kevin, as a big guy. What could he do? Every night, you know, if you're not getting the ball down on the inside defensively on the interior, how can I impact the game? He's been patient with it. He's learned it. And now he's embraced the fact that he can make that kind of contribution.
Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Smith with the defensive effort. And it's the Suns with the ball. It's a 1-point game. And the shot is good from Johnson.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's Beasley. And it's Shamet with the rebound. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Timberwolves trail by 5. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Naz Reid.
Reid gets the bucket. 36 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Johnson. .23 seconds left to play in the third. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Smith's got 4 points this quarter.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession. Finding ways to sniff out the ball.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And here's Payne. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Here's Johnson. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Johnson's got his second basket of the night. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Suns. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Suns leading by 5. Paul looking around. Hits the three-point bomb. Paul's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Phoenix.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Now, here is Russell. Knocked away.
Out of bounds.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Russell. Minnesota calls timeout.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played.
Get on your feet and make some noise for Picture Time.
Minnesota making a switch. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch told the team. He told his guys the inside game is working, so stick with it. It means posting, slashing, getting to the rim, whatever produces these high percentage looks. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Timberwolves trail by 8. As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone. And he's the engine to this whole operation.
A nice shot by Booker.
Huge night for Booker and reminiscent maybe of the night in Boston.
And Towns throws it down.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Paul's got the lead up to 10 now for the Suns.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
And it's Russell missing.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger. And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Here's Towns. Misses off the right eye.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
And that's a foul called on Malik Beasley. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Booker looking around.
And they're trying to stretch that lead out with the three-point shot, but their percentage hasn't been what they'd like it to be here in the second half.
Shot clock at 6. Another shot.
And good defense from Towns. He's a big-time shot blocker, and that reputation can scare you.
D'Angelo Russell.
Bucket is good.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Now, here's Bridges. Good, and Paul gets the assist. And the Suns lead by 12.
Consistent shooter like Bridges loves to get openings from the mid-range like that to get his rhythm.
Goes up from the top of the key.
In the game, 2 minutes.
Here's Paul.
Man,
and
come
he gets
on,
the whistle.
bro. You don't even touch that nigga, man.
And with the 2020 class, we saw your teammate Tim Duncan get inducted into basketball's Hall of Fame.
I loved hearing some of the stories that other players and coaches and competitors had around going up against Tim. And the reverence, the respect, that they could never rattle him. It's so cool to hear those stories from the outside, having been a player so fortunate to be on the inside and understand what made him tick, what made him great, and just how special he was as a leader for so long for that Spurs organization.
Beasley outside. And Spurs great Tim Duncan recently inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame, and you played with him, Brent, for a handful of seasons. You won a couple rings. Any reflections?
Well, Tim was such a tremendous teammate and so welcoming to every player that he came across that walked into a Spurs locker room with the inherent trust he had from Coach Popovich that they were going to invite players that were going to come in and be about the right things. I just remember my first time visiting San Antonio, signing as a free agent, and the first person that I saw in the summer in the gym by himself shooting bank shots on the practice floor was one Tim Duncan. What a leader and what an all-time great.
Now here's Paul. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. McGee trying to break free. Paul's shot is off. Here's Edwards. And the 3 off target. Here's the Suns with the ball. They're on a 17-6 run. Pass to McGee. Booker outside. From deep three-point range. A rebound by the Timberwolves. It's deflected. Here's Edwards.
Phoenix.
And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
And this is Edwards' game. When he's aggressive in trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
And Edwards drops
cold,
them both.
nigga. I'll let you know if you was cold, nigga. You ain't cold.
Here's Booker.
Look out for you.
Driving to the basket.
That ain't gonna happen.
And Booker is tremendous at driving to the inside.
I'll let you get off for real, for real. I just ain't put enough. It ain't even worth playing, nigga. It ain't even worth playing. I'll let you know if you was cold, nigga. You all right.
Good from Booker.
You all right, nigga. You all right. You ain't all of that. First of all, these are Suns.
5 seconds left
That's
in the
what
fourth
you
quarter.
You feel me? You ain't
Here's
really
Beasley.
go dumb with nobody.
Offline.
You know what I'm saying?
Chris Paul just
You ain't really go dumb with nobody. I'm gonna see what Booker had. Booker had 32, 5 for 13. That's terrible. 11 for 21. Shit, you shot the ball 21 times, nigga. You supposed to get 32 with that nigga. You shot the ball 2 times. You ain't do shit else with nobody else. And I really ain't putting no pressure on Booker. I had Patrick on CP. I don't know why. I should have just put him on Booker. Weak ass.